Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, this is where you get your daily dose of AWS topics. And to all our returning viewers, thank you for joining me once again. Today we're diving into S3, Object Lock, and Glacier Vault Lock. So we're going to check what are the difference between the two. So S3, Object S3 S3 bucket. Okay, S3. Alright, so this is S3 and this is Glacier, and this is there anything like S3 object? This is Vault bucket. We're looking for object here, S3 object lock. And is there anything like Vault lock bucket with objects directory select? Okay, so S3 object lock, so this one S3 object lock. So this is S3 object lock, and Glacier vault lock. Vault lock. How about vault lock? Vault lock. This is a backed up vault lock. So I'm not sure if yeah, they don't have a logo for Glacier vault lock. Glacier Vault Archive, Glacier Deep Archive. Alright, so so we have a vault. We have vault here. And this is Glacier. But this one here is Vault Backup, right? Vault Backup Vault Lock. Backup Vault. So Backup Vault and Backup Vault Lock. So this is the Vault Lock. Okay. So this is backup Vault Lock. And this one is backup vault. Okay, so let's see what are the differences between Glacier vault lock. Yeah, how to hide this thing. Alright, so this is an S3 bucket. This is S3. There's a difference between S3 and Glacier. S3, and yeah, this is S3 and this is the bucket. This is just the bucket. Alright, cool. So what is Amazon Glacier Vault Lock? So let's discuss here first what is the Amazon Glacier Vault Lock. So an Amazon Glacier Vault Lock, the purpose is to design to help you securely. Are we recording? Yeah, we're recording. Okay, so purpose the purpose of Amazon Glacier Vault Lock. It is designed to help you securely store data in Amazon S3 Glacier or S3 Glacier Deep Archive. Okay, so where is that? Oops. Glacier. Glacier and Glacier Archive. Deep Archive. Okay, so here. Glacier Deep Archive. Okay, so the purpose designed to help you securely store data in Amazon S3 Glacier, this one, or S3 Glacier Deep Archive, this one here, and enforce compliance controls. It's ideal for long-term archival storage that must meet legal or regulatory requirements. How it works, you configure a vote lock policy. So you're going to configure a policy. Okay, so you're going to configure a vote lock policy. Okay, so this is the policy um, for a specific Glacier vault. Okay, so you're going to, for example, okay, so like this vault, you're going to put a policy there. You configure a vault lock policy for a specific Glacier vault. Once the policy is locked, it becomes immutable, ensuring that the specified controls like write once, read many, or write once, read many cannot be changed. This feature ensures that data cannot be deleted or modified for a specific retention period, meeting compliance needs. Meeting compliance needs. This feature ensures the data cannot be deleted or modified for a specific retention period, right? So meeting compliance needs. So use case compliance with regulations such as SEC Rule 17A-4 F. I don't know what's that. So ensuring data retention policies for legal or audit requirements. For Amazon S3 Object Lock, so this one here, purpose helps you prevent objects from being deleted or overridden for a fixed period or indefinitely, ensuring data immutability. How it works, you can apply retention modes and retention periods to S3 object. So inside the bucket here, you can apply retention modes and retention periods for S3 objects. Governance mode, users with specific permissions can override or delete objects under lock. So if you have specific permission, even if it's locked, you can delete it. Compliance mode, so that is the governance mode. For compliance mode, even users with admin privileges cannot overwrite or delete objects during the retention period. You can also set legal holds to prevent deletion of objects without specifying a time period. Use cases: protecting critical data from accidental deletion or tampering. Regulatory compliance, example financial services or healthcare industries. Storing immutable backups. So key differences: service scope, Glacier Vault Lock only applies to Glacier Vaults. S3 Object Lock applies to individual S3 objects. Primary use case for Glacier Vault Lock: long-term archive compliance. For S3 Object Lock: data protection and compliance. For data accessibility, used for archival data, low retrieval frequency. For S3 object lock, used for frequently or infrequently accessed S3 objects. For retention policy, Volt lock, Glacier Volt lock, Volt level lock policies, and for S3 object lock, it's object level lock policies. So both services are powerful tools for securing your data, but they are designed slightly different. They are designed for slightly different use cases depending on the type of storage and retention control you need. Alright, so okay, so that's it. I think I have an experience before where we are discussing retention periods with our S3 objects, and I am not really paying attention to that discussion because I was doing something else. But I think, yeah, I am interested now because I am trying to invade um, that part of the world. Alright, cool, thanks. Don't forget to hit the like and subscribe because this is where you get your daily dose of AWS topics. Alright, cool, thanks. Bye bye.